Koh Phi Phi is one of the most famous islands in Thailand. It's been called the most beautiful place in Thailand and even a paradise on earth. It's also a very touristy and very exploited place. So is it still worth a visit? Let's find out. Koh Phi Phi lies about an hour from Phuket, on the way to other popular destinations like Krabi and Koh Lanta. It's extremely easy to get here, with ferries or speedboats that depart several times per day. And because it's so easy to get here, it's also very popular. Phi Phi is actually a set of 6 islands, and this is the biggest one, Phi Phi Don. This is where you find most of the accommodations and also the main attractions. But not all of the main attractions. Even if people don't stay on Phi Phi Leh, one of the smaller islands, there's one major attraction to be found there. And that attraction is Maya Bay or Maya Beach, made famous from the movie from 2000 called The Beach. Let's get that one out of our system straight away. You can't really talk about Koh Phi Phi without talking about Maya Bay, so let's start there. A morning trip to Maya Bay to avoid the crowds, except that it seems like there's already a crowd here. In the year 2000, a film called The Beach took the world by storm. Leo DiCaprio was a backpacker in Thailand and he found a paradise beach that turned out to be more like hell. That movie introduced a whole generation of young travelers to the seedy charm of Thailand, with a mix of cheap and dodgy experiences and untouched tropical beaches. Thailand, of course, isn't like it's portrayed in The Beach, but that didn't stop millions of tourists from flocking to the paradise location they saw in that film. And that location is Maya Bay on Phi Phi Leh. I've actually never been to Maya Bay. The last time I was on Koh Phi Phi, it was closed due to over-tourism, and the time before that I didn't visit because it was too touristy. But now it's a post-pandemic world and Maya Bay has had a little time to recover. So let's see if this is a paradise on earth or not. Maya Bay and Maya Beach is absolutely stunning. But in the end, it is just a beach. I'm not sure what people expect when they come here. Some sort of spiritual revelation from this natural beauty. Or maybe it's a connection with the movie. In fact, I'm not sure why I came here. Maybe it's just the allure of something that so many others flock to. You don't see any people swimming and you don't see any boats in the bay here. And there's a good reason for that. Both of those things are forbidden. The bay has been closed for several years, and when they reopened it in 2022, they decided that tourists should no longer be able to destroy this place of natural beauty. So it's a protected area now. In order to see this beach before all the hungover backpackers get here, I had to get up at 5:30 in the morning. So what's my final verdict? Well, it's a beautiful beach. I'm really happy I came here. But maybe it's not worth getting up at 5:30 in the morning for. After an hour at Maya Bay, we're gonna continue to see the Viking Cave and the Monkey Beach as well. I've rarely seen a place where so many people are posing. Maybe that's the true reason to come to Maya Bay. These monkeys are absolutely adorable, even if it's pretty horrible that people are feeding them. They're getting way too accustomed to humans for their own comfort and for the humans' comfort as well. Apparently someone was bitten 2 days ago here. Some stupid bastard who got too close and picked up a monkey, I heard. Oh well, enough monkeying around. Time to do some other stuff on Koh Phi Phi. Phi Phi Island attracts a lot of backpackers, and where there's a lot of backpackers, there's a lot of bars. Hey, what the hell happened to you?
I got fucked up, motherfucker!
You can find tons of places with live music and other types of entertainments, and buckets of cheap and horrible booze. There's also pool parties and other loud and obnoxious parties that appeal to a younger crowd, at least younger than me. There's a place called the Reggae Bar along the main street, and this place has a bit of a reputation. It's because there's a Thai boxing ring here, and drunken backpackers can challenge people to a fight. You might think that you're tough, and maybe you've been in a fight or two, but you never know who your opponent is gonna be in this ring. Time for an extremely quick beer review from Thailand. Chang tastes like water. Singa is too sweet. Heineken, that's boring. But Leo and Tiger, those are perfectly fine. Cheers! There are so many cats all over the island. I love this. In the middle of Phi Phi Don, there's a viewpoint that lets you get an amazing view of the island and its surroundings. I'm sure that the viewpoint used to be free, but now it costs 30 baht to get up here. Oh well, it's worth it, especially for this view. I don't remember all of these cheesy statues from when I was here the last time, but granted, that was 8 years ago. It's an easy walk up to the viewpoint, but there are a lot of steps, so be prepared. When I say viewpoint, I actually mean viewpoints, because there are multiple of them. Right now I'm heading to viewpoint number 2. Since it's so easy to get to these viewpoints, I think it's a must-do on Koh Phi Phi. Okay, maybe it's not that easy when it's 30 degrees outside. I'm drowning in my own sweat here. One of the most popular things to do on Phi Phi is to go scuba diving. It's not gonna be the best diving you've ever done in your entire life, but it's a good spot for catching some nice corals and marine life. There's a lot of black-tipped reef sharks around here, and if you're really lucky you can see a leopard shark. Those lazy buggers are just adorable and they love resting on the sand. I don't think we're gonna see one today, but I saw one in 2015 when I was here. There are some nice dive sites here like Bida and Garang Heng. Today we're going to Bida and Malung, I think the second one was called. Further out you can see the sites Hin Daeng and Hin Muang as well, but yeah, most people don't go there. Not from Koh Phi Phi at least. You can dive them from Koh Lipe though. I'm really happy to dive here. Further south there's another island called Koh Lipe, and if I'm being honest, the dives there are better, but it's still gorgeous here, and it's very convenient and close to Phuket. Anyone afraid of sharks?
If it don't bite me, yeah. That's the point.
I think there's dozens of them, hundreds down there. That sea snake was awesome, but what was the dive master thinking? Oh, let's go poke it with a stick. It's just one of the most poisonous snakes on the planet. Such a horrible dive shop. They didn't buy beer for everyone. I'm disappointed. There's a full moon these days, and that's a bad thing, because it limits my options when it comes to diving. There's a lot of current, so I can't dive at all places. But it's also a good thing, because it gives me an amazing view of this low tide. As you might have guessed from all the weed shops around here, smoking has been legalized in Thailand. But I'm not really gonna comment on that, because I don't really care, good sirs and madams. I'm a Swede. We drink ourselves to oblivion, but we don't smoke very much. At least not in my generation. Tourism in Thailand started to become popular in the 1980s, but it took a bit longer for people to discover Koh Phi Phi. In the 90s, backpackers started to visit the island, and it still has a reputation as a backpacker destination. The island is becoming more and more touristy and developed though. The island is becoming more and more developed and touristy though. Backpackers still come here, but they have to compete with mainstream tourists that want to enjoy the natural beauty of the islands. In 2004, Koh Phi Phi was devastated by the tsunami, and thousands of people lost their lives. It was quickly rebuilt though. In 2005, there were 1,500 hotel rooms on the island again. I'm just making a guess, but I think that was a major step in gentrifying and developing the island. It probably lost a lot of its original backpacker charm back then, but it was also an amazing show of determination to rebuild the island after such a disaster. And I guess that the lure of tourist money was a big driving force as well. That was a quick look at Phi Phi Island. It's overcrowded and a little bit overhyped, but it's still one of the most beautiful islands in Thailand. Like and subscribe, but most importantly, have a great day. Now have a look at this video as well for more information about Southeast Asia. Now I need to get some shade. I'm dying here.